everyone, my name is Dee and welcome to Books and Quirks. Today I'm going to be doing my October TBR and my Spooktober TBR. If you don't know what Spooktober is, I first heard about it from Stacy over at Stacy's Stories, and it's a month-long celebration of everything Halloween and everything fall, which I absolutely love. And there's going to be reading challenges and Instagram challenges and video challenges throughout the month, and it's hosted by a bunch of lovely booktubers, and I will leave all of the information down below if you want to take part. I am already getting a late start to this because it is October 1st right now when I'm filming this, so I'm already behind because I know one of the first challenges went out on Twitter last night, and I don't know, I'm gonna have to see what I can do in the next couple days. But let me start with the Spooktober books that I have. The first challenge for Spooktober is to read the group book. The group book is The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson, which I'm really excited about because I've never read that book. I've seen the 1999 version of the movie with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Liam Neeson and others. Owen Wilson, I think, is in it. But I've never seen the 1960s version, so I'm actually going to be combining two challenges. So to read The Haunting of Hill House, which is the group book, and another challenge is to read a book and watch the movie. So I'm going to see if I can read the book and watch the 1960s version of the movie, which I've never seen, but I know there was one from like 1963 or something like that. I think it might have Vincent Price in it. So I'm going to try to do that to see if I can combine the two. I ordered The Haunting of Hill House. I don't have the physical copy with me yet, but it should be coming in the next couple of days. Okay, the next challenge is to read a book featuring your favorite Halloween creature. For example, vampires, ghosts, witches, etc. And for that, I picked, I don't know how spooky this book is. It might not be spooky at all, but it is called The Witch's Kiss by Catherine and Elizabeth Core. And it says some fairy tales are darker than others, and I know that it's about a teenager who is a witch, so hopefully it is a lot of fun to read. I don't know how spooky it will be. It is a YA novel, but nonetheless, I'm very excited to read this. The next challenge is to read a book with fall colors on the cover. This is also not a very spooky book, but I thought of this book right away when I saw that challenge because it just screams fall to me. I think it's just based on the colors of everything. And it's Evergreen Falls by Kimberly Freeman. So I don't know why, it's just everything on this cover, all of the colors combined just scream fall to me, even though there's some flowers on the cover. So hopefully this one will fit that challenge because the colors are just so pretty. Number 4 says, read a book by an iconic horror author of your choice. For example, Stephen King, Edgar Allan Poe, H.P. Lovecraft, etc. So I had the perfect book for this. This has been on my TBR for like more than a year, and that is Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. It's been such a long time since I've looked at the synopsis of this book. But look at the cover. Does this not scream Halloween? I mean, come on. Okay, number 5 says, oops, here we go. Read a scary book and watch the movie. I already said I was going to be watching the 1960s version of The Haunting, which is the first movie adaptation of The Haunting of Hill House. Number 6 says, read a scary graphic novel. This is the only one that I don't have a book for yet. I will be going to Comic-Con next Friday and Saturday, so I hope to pick up some awesome comics there, and hopefully one of those will fit. If they don't, I could always pick up either The Sandman, which I haven't read, by Neil Gaiman, from the library, or I could also pick up Lock and Key, which is a horror graphic novel that I have not yet read. And the final book challenge says, read a book with a spooky setting. Examples, haunted houses, creepy forests, Salem witch trials, etc. So I had a hard time finding a book that fit this category, but I found one that I've had for a while, finally, and it takes place in a graveyard, so I think that kind of counts. And it's called These Shallow Graves by Jennifer Donnelly. This book came out about a year ago, and I don't even remember what the synopsis is, really. It says, the past never stays buried forever, life is dirtier than Joe could ever have imagined, and the truth is the dirtiest part of all. So I don't know, this seems creepy, and there is a graveyard involved because there are pictures of it, so hopefully, and the cover just screams Halloween. I mean, come on. So hopefully that is creepy. I know that, you know, there's an insane asylum as part of this book, and I don't know. Alright, so that is my Spooktober TBR. I'm very excited to take part in as many of the challenges as I possibly can. I probably won't get to do them all, but at least some of them, and, you know, just enjoy the whole month of October. I do have 2 more books that I want to show you that is not part of Spooktober, but I did want to complete them during the month of October because I've been saving them for this month, and that is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I believe this is about a man who's a scientist, and he's happily married with 2 children, or 1 child. I don't know, he has children. And although he is happily married, he sort of left his scientific course and his rigorous work in order to become a family man, and something happens and he wakes up, and when he wakes up after an accident, he finds that he's in some parallel kind of universe where, you know, he never got married, he doesn't have any kids, and he is an acclaimed scientist. I love Wayward Pines. I don't know if any of you guys out there have either watched the show or read the books, but I'm a huge fan of that series, so I'm hoping that Dark Matter is just as good of a series. And the last one that I want to read in the month of October is Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. Nevernight I got in my fairy crate, I think either last month or the month before, and I remember wanting this book, and I can't even remember what it's about. So I just remember that it has a kick-ass heroine, and I was very excited to get this because when I first saw it, I wanted it. I just can't remember exactly. It says, be advised, the pages in your hand speak of a girl who was to murder as maestros are to music. A girl some called Pale Daughter, or Kingmaker, or Crow. A killer of killers, whose tally of endings only the goddess and I truly know. So does that not sound super cool? So I'm excited to get through that. So that is everything that I have that I want to read through the month of October. And yeah, I'm really excited. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.